ranging deep within the Southeast Asia rainforests and small bodies of water. This is the betta fish.
Hello and welcome to Oliver's Aquatic Garden. I'm Oliver. Today I'm going to be talking about the betta, ranging deep within the jungles of Southeast Asia, from Thailand to new expanded areas such as Vietnam and Laos. Is a fish that's unique to others, and what makes it stand out in the aquarium trade will surprise you. One of the most common myths about bettas is that they are found within puddles in the wild. And that is just simply not true. See, most bettas are found within a shallow pond-like system or rice fields of Southeast Asia. And just like the environment shown here, they are year-round with water, but they are very shallow. They are about 1/2 foot to 2 feet deep at the most. And these waters aren't very well oxygenated, which means bettas have developed a great sense of two-sided breathing. Not only can they breathe water, they can also breathe air when times get desperate. Which is why in pet stores you can see bettas in these tiny little cups stored on the shelves, is because these bettas can breathe air through the lungs. This is a picture of a wild betta. Now this is a picture of a domesticated betta. As you can tell, bettas have been naturally bred along through their genetics to bring out the best colors that they have, along with assorted fin shapes. For instance, this crown-tail betta, and this half-moon betta, and this Dumbo betta. So when we keep bettas, regardless if they're domesticated bred or if they're their wild types, you should keep them in the same environment. You should keep them with low-moving waters. They want stagnant waters. Notice how none of these environments contain streams. They're slow-moving, stagnant bodies of water. So what do we want? We want a slow-moving or stagnant tank. A little flow won't hurt, as it will help us strengthen up our bettas, but we don't want a lot of flow if we have a lot of finnage on our betta. Now let's talk about the temperatures on which we should keep our bettas. Bettas are a tropical fish. That means they're gonna need some warm water. So the lowest I would recommend going is about 69 degrees Fahrenheit. And the highest I would recommend is about 81 degrees Fahrenheit. You wanna hit that sweet spot of 72 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when you'll have the best temperatures for your betta. Now let's talk about what we should feed our betta. See, bettas in the wild, they eat mosquito larvae, smaller fish fry, and anything really they can get their mouths on. Bettas are not a picky eater. So a lot of times people will feed flakes, but that's not the best idea for our betta, as they tend to fatten up our bettas similar to ducks to bread. So we want to feed them a high protein based diet too. Involve some bloodworms, mosquito larvae, and some other better quality betta pellets. Now let's talk about tank mates for our betta fish. Now this is going to depend on a lot of factors. If you're keeping a female betta, they tend to be less aggressive than other fish, although they still can. So you can keep a lot of female bettas together, and that is called keeping a betta sorority. Now, if you want to keep a different type, or if you want to keep a more aggressive betta fish like a male, you would probably need some fast moving fish like some Danios. But you have to be careful, because if those Danios are fin nippers, they will most likely attack your betta's tails. So what we want to choose is a fast moving fish that doesn't fin nip. So that's gonna be a lot of our algae cleaners like Autosynclus or Plecostomus. Another fast moving, peaceful, and non-fin nipping fish at sometimes can be the guppy. Sometimes long fin guppies will not attack the fins of your long fin betta. But these guppies could be a victim of your betta's aggression as well. So it's really gonna determine on your betta. Is your betta very aggressive? In most instances, yes. So usually, most commonly, bettas are kept by themselves. Here is a bonus tip when keeping bettas. You need to plant up your tank with real life plants. And the reason why is because sometimes bettas are very lazy and they like to lay down on certain objects. And there's nothing softer than a live plant. For instance, check out this pearlweed in Limnophilia sessifloria that I have on my website at oliversaquatics.com. Now, if you need a video that's talking about live aquarium plants that are easy for beginners, then you need to check out that video right there, and that's where I will see you in the next video.